Hi everyone! Today I would like to show you my new makeup basket for the next 2 weeks, and as always I will start with the products I had moved in the last time around, and I will quickly talk about them before we go to my vanity and pick out new products. So for starters, I had left in my Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana, and I still love this a lot. It is a very nice highlighter for me, and I'm going to just leave this in because it is such a nice product. Then I had decided on the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. This is it. I like this a lot. I have barely made a dent in this, as you can probably see. So I will try to continue using this just a little bit before I move on to something else. I also picked out the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Greed. This is the golden shade, and I like this a lot, especially because it goes well with all the eyeshadows I am using at the moment. So I'm most likely going to continue using this. I also put in a new powder. This was the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder Waterproof Transparent. Another wonderful product. If you can look at my skin and my complexion right now, I applied this approximately 7 hours ago. I slept, I took a nap, and I think it still looks okay, so this is quite a nice product. I am no longer really matte, but I don't think I'm overly shiny. And I did not touch up except for putting some concealer on the sit that I have right here. And the other two products I put in were my two Kajals, my eyeliners. The first one is the Trended Up Contour and Glide Kajal in the shade 060. This is a dark green, which actually looks quite... This one is actually, that's a better swatch than last time, I hope. So I hope you can see this. This is a very nice, very dark green. I like the shade a lot, but I have not used this at all, so I am tempted to actually move this out. And the other one is the Zoeva Graphic Eyes Plus in Good Kharma. This is what it looks like, and the sad thing is that this is actually drying out, so I am actually going to be panning this. There you go. This is a beautiful color. It has moved away from the sides. When I apply this, I have to go over the same spot like 2 or 3 times to have an opaque color application. But all in all, I like the color, and I would hate for this to dry out completely, so I would have to throw it out. So I'm going to keep this in just so I can actually use this one up. My other products in my lip product container here are actually Project Use It Up products and Project Pan products, so I'm going to leave them in. It is a lot, and I don't think I barely ever reach for everything on a regular basis, which makes me wonder if I will actually be able to use up products by the time they're supposed to be used up. This, for example, would be an example, one of the products I am a bit worried about. It's the Clinique Superbalm Moisturizing Gloss in Raspberry, and there's still a lot left. I am like here. So there's a lot of product left, and I don't know if I will be able to use this one up. But we'll see. I'll try and use this more often in the future. For the time being, I'm going to move this one out. I'm not sure about this guy here. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eyepencil in Stray Dog. Let me swatch this for you too. This is just a beautiful taupey brown shade. I like using this. Then again, I have others that I might want to use a little bit as well. So I'm going to debate on this one. Actually, I'm moving this one out, and then we'll see if I move more than one eyeliner back in. So what I also will move in again is I want another palette. I did not put in a palette for the past 2 weeks because I had exams and I was busy and didn't have enough time to do my makeup. So I'm going to do that again this week, or for the next 2 weeks at least, and we'll see what happens then. So I would say we're gonna go to my vanity and we'll see what I pick out. So for starters, we're gonna go with Kajals. I think I'm going to move both of these here back in, the Urban Decay and the Trended Up one. And I'm going to pick the Catrice Kohl Kajal in Choc-Waves. This is just a nice brown. It can build up if you go over it multiple times, but it can also be just a nice, very light liner. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to move these two back in. So Urban Decay one goes back in this here. So now we have that one. Then I need a blush. So for starters, I'm actually going to put in, of course, another Project Pan blush, Project User Up blush, and this is the MAC blush in style. This is a bit better. So this is a corally color with golden glitter particles or shimmer particles in it. It is quite nice, and I want to use it up because it is a MAC blush, so I'm going to continue putting this one in. Oh, pardon me. The question is, do I want a second blush just to switch it up a bit every now and then? Do we have here? That's no. This could be nice. So I'm going to put in this shade here. This is a Catrice Duo Blush in Apricot Smoothie. And this is actually quite nice. The color on screen here looks like it works. This is it. This is more of a satin finish, and I'm going to put this one in as well. So now that we've taken care of that, I have to figure out what eyeshadow palette I'm going to put in. But for eyeshadow palettes, I have, pardon me, I think I have 2 or 3 palettes left, no, 4 actually, that I have not used yet. Let me move them out. Did I use the smoked palette? Not sure if I used this. I used the black palette, yeah, that's right. So, there are 4 palettes as far as I know that I have not used yet. And they are these 4 right here. So we have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This is very nice. I have barely used it, so this could be something I want to put in. I also have the Urban Decay Vice, what is it, 3 I believe palette. So it's still in this beautiful case. I love the packaging. And this is the palette. I think though these shades are a bit too dark for me for summer. I need more fun stuff, so maybe I'm not gonna go with that. Let me put it back in. I think it might be fun to work with that and see if I can come up with some fun shades. So we have the Urban Decay Smoked palette. This was before the Naked Smoky palette came out, and this is actually my ideal smoky eye palette. And this is it. You have a lot of variety in here. You have your neutral shades, your brow highlight, your transition color. You have more of a taupey shade here. This is more of a brownie shade with a hint of taupe. This unfortunately on camera looks very, very gray, but if you look at it in real life, it is more taupey. Then Backdoor is a dark brown, then Blackout is of course a black. Asphalt is very much a dark, like a darker gray color. Loaded has a hint of green. Evidence is of course very blue but also dark, and you can use this easily to smoke it out. And Rockstar is like the Urban Decay Rockstar Eyepencil, a wonderful purpley shade. So this could be nice, but again, this is more of a smoky eye palette, so I'm not 100% sure. And then we have the Naked 3 palette. So, nothing new here. This is it. I think I'm gonna go with that, honestly, but then I have to move out and swap out my primer potion. So this is a very nice palette, and I think I'm gonna go with that, honestly. I'm gonna go with that because I think this gives me nice neutral shades. I can still play around with it. I'm gonna go with that. So I'm gonna take the Naked 3. Let me move everything else back in. So yeah, then I need to move out and use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Sin, because this works better with the Naked 3 palette. So these are the products I have picked out for my upcoming 2 weeks for my makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to see what happens with all my other products. And also, if you have any comments regarding the products I'm using, I would love to hear your thoughts, so leave them in the comments. I'll see you soon. Have a great week. Bye!